Hi guys, Nagaraj here. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new for this channel, please do subscribe. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In this series, we'll see what are the important questions asked in the SQL. Maybe I will cover here 25 plus interview SQL query related questions. And these are very most important questions and which they asked in the interview. By considering the interview point of view, I have created this series. So maybe this will be useful for you. If you like this video, please hit like button, or if you want any doubt, you put it in comment section so that I can update you as soon as possible. And please do subscribe this channel for further useful videos. Okay, let's get started. The first question is how to create a table in SQL. This is the most commonly asked questions. First, let's see the syntax of it. So first we need to use the create keyword. Okay, then you need to use again keyword table and the table name, which table you want to create. Then inside the parenthesis, you need to add the columns. So how many columns you want, you can add it. Column, the followed by the data type. Here I'm using ProTechBeach is database. Inside this database, I'm creating this table. Okay, so that's why I'm using here first create table. These two are a keyword, and employee is my table to be created. Inside I'm using the similarly same here, create table, table name, the employee is my table name, and inside this parenthesis I'm using the columns. Right now I'm creating 4 columns: employee ID, employee name, address, and salary. These 4 columns I'm creating inside this table. And the table, as I mentioned here in the syntax, the data types you need to mention, like what kind of data you want to store in this column. I'm storing employee ID integer data, and the employee name I want to store all the it is in the character type varchar, and I'm using here not null. I should make this column mandatory, so I'm using the not null. So while creating these rows, I need to enter the employee ID mandatory. That's what I want me to say here. Not this is a constant I'm using here. So once you execute this, you will get the empty table. So table structure it got created. See here, it is employee ID, employee name, address, and salary, because we didn't add any rows to this table. Here just we have created a table. Okay, next we'll see in the next table. Next question, how to insert data into the table in SQL. So previously we have just created the skeleton, right? It is a table structure we have created along with the column. Now we need to add some data. We need to insert some data into it. So how to do that? This we can do by using the insert keyword. The syntax is insert into table name and value. What are the value we need to add into this? And inside the parenthesis, you can add the values of the column. Suppose see previously we have created this, just a column we have created. Right now we need to insert these data. So insert into employee means table name we need to provide here, and values. So since we have created employee ID, employee name, address, salary in the previous slide, so same order only data we need to insert. Suppose employee ID, first employee ID only we need to insert, and next second is employee name. So employee name I am adding here, Shika, and address, location I added, and the salary, how much we get. So these orders should be the same. The column name order and the value order should be same, and accordingly the data types also, because employee ID we created integer, but same integer only we need to add, otherwise it will throw error. And here also we have added varchar. So employee name should be in the varchar string format only. 5 employee ID I have created along with the details. So this section is to just to insert the data into the table, and now I am just calling this employee. So whether this employee data inserted properly or not, just I am running this one, right? So this the once I execute this is the table output. So I get all the data inserted successfully and properly. Now we'll see the next line. Next question, how to create table with the same structure of the another table without data. This employee table, I have all the data, correct, along with the table we have created. But now I want to take a copy of employee, only the table structure, not the data. The syntax create table, and here the table to be created, means new table name you can add it here, and as again the keyword. Some condition I am making false here, because so if the condition is false, it is not creating the table data. So here we can see here I am creating the table with the new employee name. So employee, I'm copy of the employee I'm taking as the select star from employee. This exactly same employee name I want to create, taking the copy where just 1 equal to 2, because it is I want to make intentionally this condition false. That's why I have used where 1 is equal to 2. So since the condition is failing, right? So it is not going to create the table body. Okay, just it is created the column and the table structure. So now just for validation purpose, if I use this select star from employee copy, because as it is created a new table, so we can see this is the output. So it is created the table without the bodies. So with the data, how to create with the data, we'll see in the next slide. How to create a table structure along with the data. So with the data, how we can create. It is very simple. By simply skipping that condition is equal to false, we can able to create. See, now I am creating the new table here, exactly like the employee table. That's what this meaning. So just create table is the syntax, and new table name. So here some as is missing. So here as, here in the syntax as is missing, as select star from, so table name from where we need to copy. Okay, so which table you need to copy, that table name you can add it here. So this is a create table, employee new table name as select star from employee. This is the query to create the table along with the data. So if I run this program, right, if I run this query, we created new table, employee new table, exactly same like employee. This is again the very important common questions. Every SQL interview they ask these questions. Find the maximum salary. So it is very simple by using the, see, there are different way we can able to identify the maximum salary. So right now I am using these subqueries. This is query inside query, right? So here this is the one query and this is another query. If they want only display the maximum salary, this table I have taken for your reference, just I want to display the reference. See, in this table, it's the employee table, right? What's the maximum salary? Maximum salary is 95,000. This, if you want to display only 95,000 in the as output, only this is enough. Select start from salary from the employee. Only this is enough. It will display 95,000. But I want to display complete row. I want to display the complete row. That's why what I did here, additional query I have added. So select star employee where salary is equal to this one, where the salary is equal to 95,000, right? This will provides you the output as 95,000. So where salary is equal to 95,000, that complete row will be displayed here. This is the output. So now next query will be find the second highest salary. For limit keyword, how we can able to find the second highest salary, and either you can use the subquery. In this table, I want to find the second highest salary is 75,000. That one I want to display. But here I can find that 2 times 75,000 is there, but I want to display only one time. So that's why I'm using the distinct keyword, because I want to display the unique only one times. I want to display only one time salary. That's why I'm using a distinct salary from the employee. So I order by the salary with the descending order. The logic which I have written is, first I will convert all this into the descending order. First 95,000 will be displayed. First 95,000 will be displayed. Next 75,000 will be displayed. Again it will display 75,000. Next 65,000 will be displayed. Then 50,000 will be displayed. This order, because I am filtering or I'm displaying these data in the descending order. Once the descending order is done, now I am limiting, limit operator, limit how it is using. So if you use the limit 1, that means it is selecting the first row. Okay, it's selecting the first row. And suppose if you consider it as a n, always if you consider, if you are talking about the second highest number, it is n minus 2. The limit, there is a formula like limit. If you want to find the second highest number, the formula will be n minus 1, comma 1. So as I'm taking the second here, n is 2 now, second highest, right? So n minus 1. So I'm taking you 1, and this is the 1. The first only one record, only after this column, after this record, I need to display only one record. So I'm using n minus 1. So in that case, it will display only 75,000. Let me show you. Okay, let's discuss more on this. So I am using select star for employee for employee. So this is the employee ID, right? Here I need to display the second highest salary. 75,000 I need to display. See, if I use uh, select star from employee, select star from employee, first I am making this into descending order, order by salary in descending order. Okay, I'm making this salary in descending order. If I run only this much, what will be the output? See, this will be filtered as per the descending order. But I want, see, if I take the second highest number, so if I use limit 1 comma 1, limit 1 comma 1, what it will display? It will display the second one, second row it will display. But this is not my expected output, right? Because I want second highest number, because I need to remove the duplicate salaries here. So I will take the distinct salary, distinct of salary. What it does, only it will provide the only unique data of the salary. So if I run this one, right, let me remove this limit. In this case, it is displaying only for me. See, unique key only it is displaying 95, 75. So now if I use the limit 1 comma 1, so now I will get the 75 as output. This is not my expected output. See, this is my expected output, 75,000. So how this limit is working now, right? That is a question. So there is a formula you need to remember one formula. Limit n minus 1. Always you should use n minus 1 comma 1. Suppose if you want to see if the interval asks the second highest number, we can use second means second minus 1. So you want to display the second record, right? N minus 1 is equal to 1. So second will be displayed. And if you want third highest, so n minus 2, n will be third highest means n will be 3 here. 3 minus 1 is 2. So if you want to display the third highest number, simply you can change it here. So you can find the 65,000 will be the third highest salary. So if you remember this formula, you can able to, but here again the one more method, we can use the subquery as well here. So I am first, it will execute the subquery, select start from employee. Here I'm filtering. Here this is the output. What's the output of this one? Maximum salary of the employee is 95,000. So here once first it will execute this query, right? It will display the output as 95,000. We are selecting select salary of the employee, where again is equal to select maximum salary of the employee. So it is filtering out. Now the 95,000 won't be there. Only salary less than 95, only this much. This will be my current output now. Till here, right? So now in this table, I want to find the maximum salary. In this table, maximum salary is 75,000. So after execution of this second query, so this second subquery, so output will be 75,000 here, right? 75,000. In that I am because 75 two times is there, right? In that I am taking the distinct salary, so I am getting the 75,000 as output. Hope you got this. Whatever the salary they ask, like if they ask maximum salary, it is straightforward. If they ask second salary, just we need to change the number here. If they are second highest, should add n minus 1, that is 1. If they ask fourth highest, you can write 3 comma 1. So this is by using the limit keyword. This is the output of this is 95,000, and now the filtering of this much only. Now till here we got only this much. Again we are filtering the maximum salary of this. So in this maximum salary is 75,000. So here we'll get 75,000 as output, right? Because it is an input for. Now from this 75,000 we are checking the distinct salary. If it is duplicated, only one will be displayed. Is 75,000 will be displayed here. Hope it is clear for everyone. If you still have doubt, please put it in comment. It is very simple and very important questions they ask in the interview. So if you have any doubt, please put it in comment section. I will revert and I will reply as soon as possible. Okay, we'll go to the next query. How to find the duplicate rows in the table. So we need to see what is the logic here. First, we need to find the distinct value. So this is the input data, right? It's the employee ID. If they ask you to write a duplicate row, see, suppose I have created a duplicate row. For intentionally, I have created 101 and 101 is a duplicate value, right? 101 Shika Bangalore 5,000, 50,000, and 101 Shika Bangalore 50,000. It's a duplicate record is available. This I need to identify how to the logic behind this. We can group the employee ID, because employee ID is a unique, right? So we can say employee ID is a unique only. You can group. If you group again, how many employee IDs available? If you group again, we can add one more column. See, you can add one more group count. Group count 101, how many available? In that case, definitely will display 2. And if 102, how many available? 1, 103, 1. Like I want to display, I will display from employee ID. Then I will display the count of it. I will identify the count of employee ID. How many counts I have, that I need to display from the employee table. Grouping by, I am grouping this employee ID and having the count is greater than equal to greater than 1. Because see, if I didn't use this, suppose assume like I didn't use this one. Okay, if I didn't use this filter out, what will be the output? See, it will be 101, this 102, next will be the 102, because we are grouping all the employee ID. This will be the count will be 1, and 103, the count will be 1, right? So how many times it is repeated, that much time it will be count will be displayed here. Similarly, it will be like this, correct? Similarly, it will count something like this. Now, if I use the filter value, count employee ID is greater than 1, wherever it finds greater than 1, because here it finds greater than 1 because it is repeated 2 times. So that count we can consider it as a duplicate rows. In this video, we discussed about find duplicate rows in the table, and second highest salary, and find the employees have maximum salary, and also how to create the table structure without and with the data, and how to create a table, and how to insert a data into the SQL query. These we discussed in the first part. In the second part, we'll discuss more queries which are important, especially for the interview point of view. And thanks guys, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please hit like button, and please do subscribe for further useful videos guys. Thank you.